All right, good afternoon. I think it's afternoon. I know it's been a while, guys, since I've done a live. This is JL, the Anti-Guru, aka Joe the Farmer. And I wanted to kind of update you on what's been happening. You know, I tried to plant some fall and winter crops, and nothing really came up. Didn't get any carrots, didn't get any beets. However, let me turn my camera around. You know, I had planted over here lettuce and kale. The only thing that survived was this purple kale. It made it through the entire winter, and it looks like it is doing pretty good. So excited about that, but I think I'm going to move this to another place because what I've been doing is just prepping. Also, yeah, let me show you the chickens. They're over here scratching and everything. I had some nesting boxes right where they are. I pulled them out because I needed to redo them. So there's lots of worms and bugs over there. So they are feasting right now. But another update, this area, this coop area is going to be redone. We're going to have to get something much bigger because they need a lot more room. So, but let me turn the camera back around. So I just wanted to share with you what I've been doing this morning. Got up this morning, you know, it's a pretty nice day. It's not too hot, it's kind of cool, it's a good time. I had to cut the backyard as well. But I'm going to turn my camera around. Hey Sharon, appreciate you watching. But I want to show you what I've done. Now, as you can see, I got this huge wood chip pile over here that I got right at the end of, almost at the end of fall. And what I did, I saw a video where instead of tilling all this ground, let me walk over here where I first started because I want to share this with you. You know, if you don't have a tiller, well, you know, what I did over here, guys, is I got these wood chips, but as you can see, there's like cardboard. What I did, I laid down some cardboard all along this fence line, all the way down to where you see there. And then when I got the wood chips, I covered them in wood chips. And what that does, it kills all the grass, you know, and because we just covered it up. And what I did today, I took my tiller and I have tilled this soil up. Now, I probably put a little bit too much wood chips out here because I had to go pretty deep. But I'm gonna keep tilling it. But over here where we have where we had the watermelons, that soil is looking pretty good because I put tarps on top of this and covered it for the fall and the winter. And I just tilled this soil up because I had a little bit of greenery growing here. You can see some of it down there. You know, it had a little bit, it's just starting to grow again. And but what I've done, I've now this is a huge pile. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to use it all, but we'll see. Because the goal is, like I said before, guys, is to take the entire backyard, probably maybe all the way back there to where very end, and then all the way across is going to be a field. I may keep a little bit of grass, you know, but so I'm going to be spreading these wood chips as well, because when I first started, I think we had this field came out to about right here. And as you can see, I've extended it all the way out there. I'm going to extend it all the way out to that farthest point. From here, all the way out to that point. That's as far as I think I'm going to go right now. But, of course, we won't have anything. That area won't be ready for planting probably until next year. But what I've done, and I spread wood chips all along here. Again, we had some greenery growing. And I just threw some grass clippings over here that I had under the lawnmower. But I have tilled up all of this soil in preparation for planting. But right over here, I mean, you can see how this soil, it has gotten really good. Look at that. And see, all of these wood chips, you know, all that organic matter and the paper and everything is decomposing. That all through the winter. You know, so this soil is looking really good. Now, I still got plenty of wood chips in here. And I probably won't do any planting until maybe, let me turn my camera around, until maybe next week. Because I'm going to try to till this soil up pretty good for the next week or so. And then once I get down to the soil, because, oh, one more thing. Let me show you this. Turn the camera around. Right over here, I had these recycle bins, and I had put soil in here and grass clippings and all kind of organic matter. And what I did, I cut some holes down in here, and I buried these a little bit so that earthworms and everything could come up through and start working through this soil, because I had some garden soil that it just looked like it was dead. So I mixed all that in there together, and I had these two bins right here. And like over here, this is some of that soil. I just covered it down in here, but I don't know if you can see that. But look how dark that soil is. It's really, really good. And it's got that. So that's kind of a compost. Now, I didn't do it exactly the way that they say, because I didn't have it covered or anything. So it was in those recycle bins, and there was stuff growing out of it, but I just pulled all of that up out of the bins, and I gave it to the chickens, So let me turn the camera around here so you can see. Right over here, all that was on the top of those bins. So I pulled all that up and gave that to the chickens. So they're pretty happy right now, because they've been eating on that, and that's quite a bit for them to fool around with. What's been going on and what I've been doing, and getting ready for the new season. The chickens are producing more eggs now. Last year we're going to be able to sell. We're still not getting enough that we can sell, because I only have 5 hens, so we're getting anywhere from 2 to 5 eggs a day, and we're trying to build up. But with the price of eggs, I'm sorry guys, we're gonna eat these eggs. I'm not buying them, and we haven't bought any eggs for almost 4 months, so that's been a blessing. But as always, I want to encourage all of you to start some type of garden. You don't have to do as big a scale as what I'm doing here. Even if you don't have any big yard, you can plant things in pots. And tomatoes are some of the easiest fruits. Actually fruits. Tomatoes are not vegetables; they're fruits. But they're some of the easiest things to grow, because all they need is just a little bit of water. And please don't water them every day, because what will happen is they'll get oversaturated, and that's when they start cracking, and then you might get some insects to get in there because they got a place to get in. But grow something, guys. The cost of food is just ridiculous, and it's in your best interest. When I was growing up, and I know a lot of you may know that, and then that glare is really bad. When I was growing up, everybody had a garden. And not everybody didn't grow everything. So they traded. And that way everyone got fed. We need to get back to some of those old values and old traditions and old ways, because they sustained us. Even though we have all this technology, all it would take is for some type of apocalyptic event, the power grid go down, the water supply grow, all of those things that we take for granted. Turning the faucet on and water comes out of it. Flipping on a switch and a light comes on. If something ever happened and you didn't have the ability to get water, pure, clean water, and if you didn't know how to purify water, you'd be in a bad way. So again, I didn't want to stay on here too long. I just wanted to show you what we were doing and what to expect in the coming weeks. And remember, grow something. All right. We'll see you in the next video. Later.